Celebrating a 50-year tradition of excellence at Bergen Community College, this is the two-time award-winning Studio Bergen. Hi, I'm Larry Levanka, and welcome to Studio Bergen. Feels good to be back in our home base, so let's get on with this month's countdown.
Number 10.
We begin this month just as the college did last month, with the first day of classes. Students arrived on campus September 1st, welcomed by faculty and staff, eager to get classes and student life events underway. The first such gathering was Club Day, an opportunity for students to learn about the many offerings available to them. We spoke with a few club leaders who stressed the importance of getting involved and becoming engaged.
I always say this, the more involved you are, the better experience here is, because sometimes a lot of students, what they do is just go to their classes and they go back home or to work and that's it. So they think that because that's what they do, that's it for everyone else. They don't give that extra chance to go outside of their comfort zone to explore what else is out there. So I think it's really important. You get to know a lot of new people. You get to know your resources here at school because a lot of students are unaware of those resources that we have. So clubs, it's a great way to get to know all of those resources. Also, they connect you to the staff here at school, so you know a little bit more. So you don't feel like a stranger, just like you're passing through. So you get the actual feeling of belonging somewhere.
I think I've learned how to take charge of situations. I've learned to become more confident, doubt myself less, and sort of feel more like a leader than sort of someone who's just going about.
Number 9.
If you're a foodie, this one's for you. Salted, the first in a series of main ingredients programs offering deeper looks at the area's food diversity, began last month at the Ciarco Learning Center in Hackensack. Made possible in part through funds from the New Jersey Council on the Humanities and the Bergen County Culture and History program, Salted explored kimchi, pickles, and other dishes showcasing the world's most versatile and popular ingredient. Future events will take place October 23rd, November 6th, and December 4th at 7 p.m. at the Hackensack location.
Number 8.
Also last month, Bergen recognized the third class of Paramedic Science Program graduates during an afternoon ceremony. The program prepares current emergency medical technicians seeking to advance their knowledge and employment prospects as licensed paramedics. The laboratory, located at Bergen Community College at the Meadowlands, includes a simulated residential apartment, an emergency department receiving area, and an ambulance optimized for classroom instruction, and remains the location's signature program.
Number 7.
Dipping back a bit for a story we didn't get to cover since it happened over the summer, dress for the job you want is an old adage, but it's easier said than done for many community college students. That's why Bergen partnered with Ridgewood Moving Services' Cindy Meyer to develop the Move for Success Career Closet resource at the main campus, which provides students with professional and formal attire donated by area residents through Meyer's company. The resource officially opened in June with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. At that event, we spoke with Meyer about her motivation.
When you feel good, when you dress good, well, I should say, you just feel better. It's empowering. It's all about being professional and having a little bit of an edge. So this is a good way for you to start your interview process by feeling good and dressing the part. We're supportive of that.
Approximately 50% of students believe financial issues could cause them to leave their institution, according to the Center for Community College Student Engagement, leading to proactive measures to support student retention, graduation, and success rates, including by partnering with the Center for Food Action to open a pantry for those students battling hunger. These interventions target hidden obstacles students face while seeking a college degree.
Number 6.
Another resource that recently opened its doors is the Dual Purpose Scholarship of Teaching and Learning Lab and the Forensic Science Laboratory at the main campus. The SOTL lab, developed for faculty, is designed as an active learning space to explore evidence-based pedagogical approaches to instruction. During the launch, faculty celebrated the opening of the resource and the release of the next edition of the Journal of Scholarly Teaching, which features faculty research and articles. Meanwhile, the adjacent forensics lab will provide students with practical application of crime scene technology to theories learned in criminal justice courses. In other words, CSI for real.
Number 5.
Last month, Bergen kicked off its 50th anniversary celebration, recognizing the 1967 hiring of the institution's first president, Dr. Sidney Silverman, and the approval of the master plan that developed the college's main campus right here at 400 Paramus Road. Since then, of course, Bergen has grown to the state's largest community college and #1 in the state for associate degree graduates. A committee led by honorary co-chairs Bergen County Executive Jim Tedesco, Bergen County Freeholder Chair Tracy Zur, and Professor Emeritus Virginia Loplin will direct the institution's efforts related to celebrating the anniversary. In addition to commemorations and events to celebrate the anniversary and the stories of students, faculty, staff, and community members that make Bergen, Bergen, in this space every month, we'll take a look back at some of the amazing anecdotes that have made Bergen so special over the last 50 years. We'll begin with some fast facts that you may not have known. For all 50 facts from 50 years, visit bergen.edu this month.
Number 4.
Of course, one of the darkest days of the last 50 years was September 11th, 2001. To commemorate the anniversary of the attacks on the United States, Bergen students, faculty, and staff gathered in the Student Center to share memories and reflect on the national tragedy. Among the remembrances, a candle lighting vigil included member of the House of Representatives, Josh Gottheimer, and interim president, Dr. Michael D. Redmond, who spoke.
To you, sitting here today, standing here today, how do you remember 9/11? What is your response? What does it cause you to think about? In what ways has it made you a different person? I mean, there's no right way to remember or to respond, but I hope that today we remember it by reflecting upon what really matters. Now let's think of our families. Let's think of our friends. And fundamentally about ourselves, not just about who we are as individuals, but also as a people, as a nation, what our values are, what we're willing to die for, but more importantly, what we're willing to live for. So let's not forget the past, but let us not dwell on it. Let us face the challenges of the day with hopefulness for the future, with resoluteness, and with determination.
Number 3.
The aftermath of September 11th featured no shortage of courageous men and women who volunteered to serve our country. This month, Bergen will host an event that will support those military veterans. At the second annual Hero 5K Run, Sunday, October 22nd at 9 a.m. at the main campus, attendees will dress as superheroes to support real heroes, U.S. military veterans. Last year, more than 100 runners and family members turned out to support the cause. For more information, visit facebook.com/BCC Hero Run.
Number 2.
Adding to her amazing year, student Amanda Karpinski, the current international president of Phi Theta Kappa, the honor society of two-year colleges, has earned a second leadership position with the organization. She will serve as the student representative on the group's board of directors. Elected as president by her peers at the organization's national conference in April, Karpinski represents both the first Bergen student to serve as international president and on the board of directors. We asked her why she sought the position.
I decided to run as international president because I had such a great experience at Bergen Community College being chapter president, and I wanted to have that multiplied on the international stage and really take up a bigger responsibility because the society changed my life in an extraordinary way.
Karpinski served as Bergen's Phi Theta Kappa chapter president last year, leading the group to 16 awards, including regional and international distinguished chapter honors for the fourth year in a row. Although eligible to graduate from the college at any time, she remains enrolled, taking additional classes to prepare for Georgetown University, where she will pursue a bachelor's in English and eventually law school.
Number 1.
Last summer, a team of Bergen STEM students sent a high-altitude balloon 96,000 feet into the atmosphere. Needless to say, they upped their game this year. Taking part in an event that captivated the nation, a team of STEM students and faculty traveled to Missouri to launch a high-altitude balloon to take photos of this summer's eclipse. The location allowed them to send the balloon up in a spot where the eclipse would create 100% coverage of the sun. The experiment, which featured video, photography, and data collection equipment constructed by the students, was an experience of a lifetime, according to Alex Thomas.
To come to Bergen and, have a trip and venture out, cross country and to go to Missouri out of all places and see an eclipse, it's not one of those everyday things in Patterson. So, I definitely will remember this part of my life at least.
Team leader Gracia Manrique said the months of work was put into perspective during the event.
Looking at it, honestly, it felt like for those 2.5 minutes as our balloon was up in the air and we were just staring at the solar eclipse, everyone was just quiet and observing such a natural event. And they forgot about all of their problems, and for one moment everyone was just quiet and just watching such a beautiful, event.
Professor Dr. Paul Griffo said the project represented a milestone moment for the students.
It's an opportunity that takes them outside of the classroom. Working on a project with other people gives them the tools they need, or they'll be learning when they work in industry, when they have real full-time jobs, of working together as a team, knowing everybody's strengths and weaknesses, and putting it all together. It's beyond the classroom experience of just learning facts and figures, but putting all their knowledge together and learning other stuff in a way that you just find in the class. You don't find that in the classroom at all.
In all, Professor Griffo harbors an overwhelming sense of pride in working with these STEM students.
It's a privilege that I can't even describe how wonderful it is to be part of. I've come to know these students in a very, very special way, watching them work together. I can only use the word privilege. It's a privilege to work with students who are so focused and so dedicated on getting a job done, and of learning new stuff and putting it together in ways that's just exciting to watch. And to see their dedication and their growth is the most amazing thing that's happened to me.
For more details on the STEM student successes this summer, be sure to visit bergen.edu for the full story. That closes our countdown for this month. We'll be back again in November with another Top 10. For Bergen Community College, I'm Larry Levanka. Thanks and take care.